Hey, good morning. Let me talk to you really quick about the one thing that will really screw you if you're an XRP owner and you're not paying attention. If you understand what you hold in XRP, if you really understand what you hold, you'll understand that a person, was never really supposed to own it. You own it now, but let's say this, because it's used by banks. Banks are not people. Banks are trusts. Keep that in mind. This was designed for banks, and the government then decides to write codes and regulations and laws that this is a banking asset, and you're not a bank. They could very easily write something into the law that says any person that owns XRP can't own it. Just like in 1933 when they confiscated all the gold. You weren't allowed to own it, but in 1933 they confiscated a lot of the gold. What if they do that this time? But what they do is like, okay, any person that has this in their name isn't allowed to own it. And you haven't gotten your trust, put the structures in place so that your person is not attached to that asset that could very easily be deemed not an asset that should be belonged to by a person. So that video I recorded last year got like 220,000 views. If you want to watch it, it's pinned in my profile. It says think things through, and it talks about this stuff. And as time goes on, more and more becomes obvious on how simple something like that can actually happen. Here's how I see that happening. Like, how do they get it away from you? Because people have asked me, can they confiscate it? Physically, it's in a wallet, so they can't really take it from you, but they can do things like this. Ready? Crypto is already, and has been for years, considered as property by the IRS, so just so you can file taxes for it. It's already been acknowledged that crypto is property by not only the IRS, but also international entities like India High Court deemed it as property as well. Once everything gets moving, all the government regulations and things that are designed to hold you back start kicking in, it's property. Think about it. All your property is typically registered with the government. Your weapons, your homes, your properties, things like that, your cars. So all your property is actually registered with the government. There's probably going to come a day, this is probably how it's going to happen, where they're going to send you something because they know you have it. They're going to say you have to register your property with the government. And by then it'll be too late, by the way. The minute you have to register, they're going to see that you're not supposed to own it and force a buyback. That's kind of how I see that happen, because it's usually a lot simpler than this big, we're going to come to your door and steal your wallet kind of shit. It's like, it's property. They're probably going to force you or require you to register your property with the government. And the minute you register as a person, because you never put it in a trust, because you didn't put it into the right entity when you go and register for it, they're going to force you to sell it back. Just a thought.